a, a, a busy day
It was
with a lot.
today. What did you do?
Well, this afternoon I had a lot of interviews.
Really?
Actually, yes, actually, we are searching a new analyst for
Ah,
our team.
looking for a new analyst.
Yes, so I have been uh, interviewing
Interviewing people.
people uh, from maybe 4 p.m.
Okay.
So was very tired, and also in the morning I had a lot of problems to solve with my analyst. So I'm tired. So that was my day.
And did you find someone?
No, not really.
Wow.
Tomorrow I have
How to continue?
another to continue another interview. I expected that maybe tomorrow we can take the final decision. So we are looking for uh, uh, the excellent candidate to to the I don't know how to say to el puesto
Yes, our position.
position. Yes, the position.
And
That was my
so,
day.
and how many people did you interview? More or less.
Uh, was five people.
5 people. So they
Yes,
were long interviews.
yes, was interesting because a lot of these people actually they are working in another banks. So
Oh,
I I could see the difference between, for example, Scotiabank, BCP, Continental. So they are
ah,
it's
they work,
very
they have different
ways to
ways
work.
of work.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
also the time that each people have to spend working to obtain a new position or a new promotion. So
Ah,
that was interesting, and also was one interview was very weird
why?
because we we was asking some financial questions.
Uh-huh.
Finally, the girl uh, couldn't answer all the questions. So at the final of the interview, her attitude was very disrespectful
What?
because yes, because it's yeah,
She wasn't,
this
maybe she was frustrated because she couldn't answer
yes,
the questions.
exactly. I think that that was the reason, but I think that that uh, doesn't what
The attitude
the
was not
the
good.
attitude was not good. Exactly.
Well, but at least you know how this person react to maybe pressure, no? Because that's an exam, that's a test, no? Makes you feel
Yes.
nervous, stressed. So at least you know a little bit of her personality.
Yes, maybe in another situation she maybe can react the same way. So
Yeah.
in in the in the imaginary situation that a client ask to her something uh, very stressful or in a stressful situation, if she react on that way, could be very difficult to manage
With the
with the client.
customer.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, of course. So, well, at least you learned something that is positive. You are tired,
Yes.
but you learned, and that's something good. So remember, no, remember that at your work you are looking for a new position. No, you are looking for a person. People. You interview people, and the interview with were good, but not enough. No, not that good
Yeah.
for the position. So today we're
Yeah.
going to talk about apologize for damaging or losing someone's property. Apologize for damaging or losing someone's property. So what can you see in the picture?
This kid broke these these dishes.
Yes, right.
And maybe he fall off, fall out the
The dishes fell down.
fell down of his hands.
Yeah, that is an option. And how does he feel?
Maybe he is frustrated and also maybe nervous or anxious because what his mom uh, are, is going to say. So, or maybe actually he's crying, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he's crying because he's nervous or scared about what his parents are going to tell him, no? So that's something that we are going to talk about today. Very good. So I was really sorry. So have you ever damaged or lost someone else's property?
Ah, yes. One day I crashed my sister's uh, car.
The car?
Yes,
Was
that
it a new car?
yes was a new
Oh
car.
my God.
When I was when I was uh, practicing or trying
Learn?
to learn how to drive. Yeah, at that moment I knew how to drive, but I didn't practice enough.
Okay.
So at that moment was very a very scary moment because I was with all my family, with my sister, my mom, and also my grandmother. So was it doesn't it didn't a big crash, but I damaged uh, an important part of the car. So
Oh. And
also that was
did you
very expensive.
crash? Did you crash with other person?
No, no, no. Was with a rock or maybe a type of I don't know a little mountain on the street. Was
Oh,
very very weird, but uh, uh but
but you crash the car or you just scratch the
no,
car?
I crashed the
You
car.
crash into this small hill.
Hill, right. The exactly part was the I don't remember.
In front, the part of the in front of the
Yes,
car.
yes, but was the palier is one. This part is uh, in the direction of the car.
Okay.
The part palier is the part that mm, I
Well,
don't.
it's a part because I don't
It's
know
a part.
about
Yes.
I don't know about part of the car, so it's kind of difficult to help you in that situation.
Uh-huh.
Tell me about the situation. It was a normal day. You were with your family and you say, I want to practice how to drive, or
Oh,
what was the situation?
was at in a Saturday.
Okay, it was
We
on a Saturday.
On Saturday, we are
We were
uh, we were uh, coming back to our home,
Mhm.
and actually at that moment I told to my sister if I can drive her car.
Okay.
So she borrow me her car. So we are what I was driving, and it was in Arequipa. So in Arequipa, the streets are very tiny
Small.
or stretch small.
Okay.
And a car was coming to me. At that moment, I didn't stop or break the car. So also I couldn't see this little hill. So I was no very fast, but at that moment I was learning the
Of course.
dimensions of the car. So I couldn't anticipate to this hill, and I couldn't notice if the car uh,
Had enough space.
exactly have the not space. So I crashed the tire with this little hill. So I crashed this part of the car.
And what happened in that moment? I guess that maybe your mom, your
Oh.
grandma scream, they were
Everyone
nervous.
everyone screamed. My sister screamed to me that how I could do that. So I was very nervous because I didn't know what to do.
And you didn't have
So
a driver license either.
yes, no, I have it. I have
Ah,
it.
you had a driver
Yes,
license,
yes,
but you were
I
not
had
the
it.
best
At,
driver at that moment.
no, yes, exactly. I had the license
Driver license.
driver license, but actually that was the moment to practice. So at that moment, my mom started to scream. Also, my nephew started to crying, and we were very far away to the center of Arequipa.
Uh-huh.
So my sister have to call mm, to the grua
Ah, okay.
to the
Yeah. This is you
like
are you are talking about grúa.
yes.
Ah, okay. So this is the crane.
Okay, the crane. Yes, my sister had to call to the crane. So we were waiting for maybe 2 hours. So it was a very difficult day. Finally, we uh, we arrived. Oh no, we got home. So it was a terrible day.
So how many years passed from that situation? How old were you in that time?
Maybe that was 7 years ago, probably.
Oh, a long time ago.
Yes.
And did you pay the car's repairing or only your sister did
No,
that?
I have to pay. That was
Ah,
my mistake, so it was my responsibility.
mm-hmm. Very
So I
good.
have to pay.
You have to pay for the car
Mhm.
for the
Yes,
repair. So
yes. Mhm.
let's look at this picture. Okay. It says, prepare to share your ideas. What has broken? What do you think has broken? What is it? It's
Maybe
not a car. What is it?
a, a boat.
A bowl, no? A bowl. Probably a bowl. Whose property is it? Do you think it's this bowl belongs to a man, a woman, a kid,
Probably belongs to a woman.
mhm, a young
May,
woman, an old
maybe a
woman?
old woman. An old woman. Maybe or could be someone that had a lot of bowls with different designs.
Okay.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. And who broke it? Who do you think could broke this?
Uh, Probably if it's a woman, uh, her kid, her son probably
Ah,
broke
okay.
it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Maybe it's an
that is an
option.
option. And how did it happen? How this kid broke this? Oh,
Maybe he was playing around the table, and this ball was on the table. So maybe this kid was playing with his, his soccer ball. He kicked the ball and fell out the ball.
yeah, that's something that is something that happens a lot, no? Kids playing at home. Uh, how did the person who broke it feel?
Fears may be guilty because it uh, uh, may be guilty because that wasn't his
Property.
his property, or maybe that was not his intention. So
Also,
maybe guilty, nervous, probably also uh, very
and
sad.
how did the owner react when they found it?
Uh, Probably the mom at that moment screamed very loud. Um, if or maybe if this ball was a important object that was in his family in her family for very many years,
Very long time,
so
no? A
very long
very
time.
precious, a very precious object. Uh-huh, that's true. Okay.
Could Yes, she could react with sadness.
Yes, you're right. Eh, how will the person who broke it made up for the mistake?
Maybe with super glue and try to repair uh, with some glue, or maybe if it don't have a solution, it doesn't have no.
It
It,
doesn't.
it doesn't have a solution. Maybe just only say sorry, maybe.
Uh-huh. Just throw it away and say sorry, no? Because there is no more than that to do sometimes, no?
Yes.
So we are going to listen, okay, to a conversation, and we are going to answer the questions. What has broken? Whose property is it? Who broke it? How did it happen? How did the person who broke it feel? How did the owner react when they found out? And how will the person who broke it made up for their mistake?
Mom, I'm
Can you
really
listen?
sorry.
About what?
Yes.
I
Okay,
broke your
I'm
vase.
sorry, I'm sorry. Okay.
Mom, I'm really sorry.
About what?
I broke your vase. The one in the living room. I can't tell you how sorry I am.
Oh no. How did it happen?
Oh, I just did the dumbest thing. I was playing with a tennis ball while I watched the game. When my team scored, well, you can imagine how excited I was. I threw the ball against the wall, and it bounced all around the room and hit the vase. I feel really bad about it.
Don't worry. It's only a vase after all. It's not the end of the world.
Thank you. I'll get you another one. I promise.
We'll look for another one when we go shopping. It's really no big deal.
Okay, do you have all the information?
Yes.
Okay, let's start
Wait.
for question number 1. It
Uh,
says,
what's a
what
base?
has broken?
A base, I think.
Yes, he mentioned that. And whose property is it?
Uh, it was from his mom.
Yes. Who broke it?
Mm, her son.
Yes, the
I don't know
song,
the name of song.
the song. Uh-huh. And how did it happen?
He was watching a tennis game, I think, and
Yes,
his favorite player or team uh, uh, won the
the championship
the championship, the
or
game,
the match. Uh-huh.
and also he had a tennis ball in his hands, so he threw away, and the the ball bounced in a lot of parts of the house, and finally uh, broke the vase.
Yeah, it hit the base, no? And okay, how did how did he feel about it?
Uh, he felt he felt very guilty to broke that vase.
Yes, he says, no, it was a dummy thing, no? I feel terrible because it was very silly, very stupid what he did, no? How did the mom react?
The mom react very well because she said that this wasn't a big deal, so it's just a base.
Yes, you're right. And how will the person who broke it made up for the mistake?
They oh maybe he's going to to buy a new base to her mom.
Yes, he mentioned that. Well, they design. No, next time we go out, we will looking for a new vase. No, that was something that they agree about. Very good. So, apologizing, explaining what happened, and responding to an apology. Okay. So let's listen to check the conversation again, but pay attention to the expressions. Okay. To the expressions.
Mom, I'm really sorry.
About what?
I broke your vase. The one in the living room. I can't tell you how sorry I am.
Oh no. How did it happen?
Oh, I just did the dumbest thing. I was playing with a tennis ball while I watched the game. When my team scored, well, you can imagine how excited I was. I threw the ball against the wall and it bounced all around the room and hit the vase. I feel really bad about it.
Don't worry. It's only a vase after all. It's not the end of the world.
Thank you. I'll get you another one. I promise.
We'll look for another one when we go shopping. It's really no big deal.
Okay. So, what are the expressions that they use? They don't use all of them, they use some of them.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Maybe I can tell you how sorry I am.
I can't tell you how sorry I am.
I used the dumbest thing.
The dumbest thing. No, the dumbest thing is the silliest thing. No,
Um, it's really no big deal.
it's really not big deal. Mhm. So remember, of course, you can say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's general. Everybody understand that. But we have other ways, no? I can't tell you how sorry I am. So I
Mhm.
am trying to apologize, not telling you how bad I feel. I can't tell you how sorry I am. I just did the dumbest thing, no? So this one, you can use this phrase for different things when you make a big mistake. It's really not big deal, but look at the other phrase. It says, "Don't beat yourself up about it." Don't beat yourself up about it is like saying it's okay.
But
Don't feel too
don't
bad.
don't blame yourself.
Yes, and that is for different things. For example, if you study for an exam and you didn't pass and you are sad, no, just you can say no. Don't beat yourself up about it, no. Or maybe at work you present a project but you make a mistake and you're saying, "Oh, it's my fault, it's my fault." So this is a good phrase, no? Don't beat yourself up about it. Okay, like
Okay.
relax, it's over, no? Don't worry more for that situation. So it's a really good phrase that you can use. So let's check, okay? I am the mom and you are the son, okay? You start.
Mom, I'm really sorry.
About what?
I broke your vase, the one in the living room. I can't tell you how sorry I am.
Oh no, how did it happen?
Oh, I just did the dumbest thing. I was playing with a tennis ball while I watched the game when my team scored. Well, you can imagine how excited I was. I threw the ball against the wall and it bounced all around the room and hit the base. I feel really bad about it.
Don't worry, it's only a vase after all. It's not the end of the world.
Thank you. I'll get you another one, I promise.
Well, we'll look for another one when we go shopping. It's really not a big deal. Remember, thank you, thank you. I
Thank,
promise.
promise. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Thank you, and I promise.
Thank.
Okay, now you are going to change the expressions. Okay, you are not going to use the same. We are going to use different expressions. Okay, so let's start. Other expressions, but they have the same meaning.
Um, to I am really sorry.
Yeah, for example, mom, I am so sorry. Or mom, I can't tell you how sorry I am.
Okay. Mom, I'm so sorry.
But what?
I broke your vase, the one in the living room. I'm really sorry.
Oh no, how did it happen?
You'll never guess what I did. I was playing with a tennis ball while I watched the game when my team scored. Well, you can imagine how excited I was. I threw the ball against the wall and it bounced all around the room and hit the base. I feel really bad about it.
Don't worry, it's only a vase after all. It's really not a big deal.
Thank you. I'll get you another one, I promise.
We'll look for another one when we go shopping. Don't beat yourself about it. So we can use different expressions, no? That is the idea, to use different expressions. Okay, so we are going to choose you are going to choose one of the three situations. You broke the screen of the person's phone, you forgot to do something for other person, you delete something important from the other person's phone or computer. Okay? For each situation, discuss what happened, how you apologize, and how the other person responded. Okay? So in this case, Mauricio, you are going to be the person that broke, forgot, or delete something. Okay? And I am going to follow the dial. Okay?
Okay.
So choose one situation and
Uh,
you tell me. Which one are you going to choose?
Okay. The first option.
Okay,
Ah,
perfect. So you can start.
okay. Hey, Monica, I have bad news for you.
What happened?
I just broke the screen of your cell phone. I'm really, really sorry for that.
What? How did this happen?
I was playing with your cell phone until I I I get I got scared for a video, so I fell out of the cell phone and the screen broke.
Oh, oh my God, I don't know what to do. The cell phone is very important for me.
I can tell you how sorry I am. Uh, just tell me how can I solutionate this?
Solve the problem.
Solve this problem.
Well, I really don't know. What do you think you can do?
What do you think if we go to the to the market and I will buy you a new cell phone?
Yes, we can go to a department store and we can look for
Department.
another cell phone. Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
it's a good option. So
Yes.
that is going to work for me. So remember, we cannot go to the market. We
Yeah,
we have
market
to
now
go.
was
Yeah, it was
to the
like
market
to the
was
market.
yes, yes, was to the all the mall.
Yes, we can go to the
Mhm.
mall. And remember, no, how did it happen? Yes, I was watching videos. One of the video was a really scare one, and I jumped on the cell phone too, and suddenly the cell phone was on the floor, no? And the screen, it's totally broken. So you need to be very careful with how you explain, okay? How do you explain the situations, okay?
Okay.
So we are going to continue and we are going to talk about shopping experiences, okay? Let's talk about shopping experiences. Online or in a store, because remember that we need to buy the cell phone, so it's perfect. Where do you usually prefer to buy these things? Online or in a store? And why? If you want to buy shoes, where would you buy them?
Maybe a good option could be in a store
Why?
because the size of the shoes could be different in uh, and the size depends of the brand sometimes. So
Okay.
if you want to be sure about the size, it's probably it's better go to the store.
Okay. You can use the word fit. No?
Oh, maybe
You
fit.
yeah,
Fitting.
so you can say like, yes, probably, well, I prefer to go to the store because try I can try the shoes and see if they fit me because according to the brand, the sizes change. No? What about clothes? Is it the same?
Could be uh easier maybe, and also in my case I prefer buy clothes in an online store
Okay, and why in an online store this case?
because it's more easier to
It's
buy.
easier. It's
It's
easier.
easier to do,
So
and
you don't like to try the clothes?
depends of the clothes. Maybe if it's a, pants or a t-shirt, I know that my size is medium, so I know that a medium can fit me well, so
Okay,
I don't have problem with that.
with the
But
size. Uh-huh.
but if is something different, maybe a sweater, or I'm not sure about the size, I also prefer uh, go to the store.
Ah, okay. What about groceries?
Mm, it
Groceries
it
are, for example, milk, um, paper, toothbrush.
it depends, to be honest, because if it's a lot of groceries, I prefer go to the store and and
Buy them?
buy them by myself. But if is a few things, maybe online. Uh,
Ah, okay.
yes.
And how do you do it online? You got into the page?
Uh, maybe could be with Rappi.
Ah,
So
okay.
also depends because if it's a lot of things, the Rappi can't uh, carry with all the things. So I prefer go to the store. If it's a few things, could be in Rappi or direct for the website
Of the store.
of the store. Yes.
Okay. Electronic goods, different kind of electronics, gadgets.
Mm, maybe it's better go to the store and watch or see the electronic goods to be sure that they are in a good condition. But if it's something small, maybe it could be also online.
Okay. Well, cosmetics, I don't think you sports equipment.
Sports, maybe online. I can buy these things online in the website.
Okay. And what are the advantages of shopping? For example, advantages and disadvantages of shopping online on and in a store.
If you buy in a online or in a website, you can one advantage could be that you can find uh, a lot of things with discounts, because if you buy online, the price is cheaper, because a lot of, of companies try to sell online because for they are more efficient and also could be more
Cheaper.
cheaper. So that could be a good advantage. And also another one could be that you you can save time to commuting to the store, and also just in 5 minutes you can buy something and just only have to wait 1 or 2 days to get it. And on the other hand, in a disadvantage could be that you can receive, uh, for example, electronic goods with problems, or maybe in the transportation of this thing they could suffer a damage. So it could be a disadvantage.
Yes, yeah, maybe
Mhm.
you're right, no? Like they they are not in good conditions, no?
Yes.
And what
Um,
about, for example, if
mhm.
you something that I always think about, for example, clothes, it's about the color, the fabric. Do you think it's
Yes,
a
but
disadvantage?
yes, depends of the brand maybe. If you are uh, a customer that know how the quality of these clothes are in this brand, for example, I don't know, Zara.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that maybe it's a good, they have a good quality, but also we have the risk that if it's something new or a new brand, maybe you need to go to the store and be sure that the quality of the cloth, it's or the cloth have a good quality.
Uh-huh, to check yourself, no?
Yes, to check by yourself.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, I think there is the advantages and the disadvantages. And for paying, how do you believe this works when you pay? Is there any advantage or disadvantage? The way of paying, the method of paying.
I think that they are not, they don't have difference between online or in
Or
store
presential
or
methods
presential.
of paying.
Yes, maybe could be if you buy online, you can find discount, but the method, uh, you also can pay with your cell phone.
Yeah, so maybe a disadvantage is that sometimes, no, it's risky to pay with your credit card online, no? Because nowadays a lot of people is trying uh, to cheat on everybody, no? So I think that you need to be very careful on the page of the store, no? So you don't have any kind of problem with the method of paying.
Mhm. I have a question. If I say a difference between online or in store, it's correct say between, or it's more, or it's correct say among.
Among.
Okay.
Because remember, yes, remember that when you are using between is more for a place. So for example, if I have three places: the bank, the school, and the restaurant. So the school is between the restaurant and the bank. So it's in the middle. So you are talking about the position of something.
Okay.
So
And
in this
a meet,
case,
what is the difference with a meet
a meet
or a meet? Yes,
or in the
a meet.
middle,
No, a meet.
a meet. Can you spell it?
AMID.
A
The
M
other,
a meet.
yes, the other day I was reading,
Mm-hmm.
so I saw this word.
Okay, just it's a preposition and it says in the middle of. So yes, in the middle
It,
of, among,
it's similar to among, I guess.
yes,
In the middle of.
a meet,
It's
among,
not about places.
yes, a meet, among,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
a meet. It says the exchange 400 points, a meets available. Yes, between it is the same, well, the meaning, no, the meaning of between, but the way we use it, no? So yeah, you can say a meet.
Okay.
Yeah, I never heard about it,
Excellent.
but yeah, it's an option. So remember, no, remember that between is more like between is when you want to refer to two things that are separate, no, the position, no, it's more focused on the position. And in the case of among is to talk about the things which are not clearly separate, no, to talk about the things. I'm sorry, yeah. Okay, so a shopping story. Look at the photo, answer the questions. We have first of all, what kind of a store do you think it is?
A store of technology, uh, maybe only TVs, or
This is
probably
an electronic store.
electronic store.
Okay, electronic store. Electronic store. Well, in an electronic store, we can sell TVs, microwaves, laptops, no? What are the advantages and disadvantages of shopping in this kind of a store? What is something not positive or maybe something positive about these e-stores?
Maybe could be that if you are a indecisive person, you see a lot of TVs
Indecisive.
of
In
ah
indecisive.
indecisive person. It could be more difficult to make a decision to how TV you want to buy. And also maybe could be a very crowded place with a lot of
Yes.
people.
Yeah,
Mm,
you're right. Uh-huh.
maybe an advantage could be that there are there is always a person that can help you to make the good decision and answer it a lot and answer your questions.
That is something positive. Yes, it's totally a perk. You're right. Have you or someone you know ever shopped in a store like this? Were you or that person happy with the experience?
Mm, yes, maybe my dad a long time ago. I go I went with him to this type of store to buy a new TV, and he was very happy because that people that their job is help you answer a lot of his questions. So my dad was happy with the attitude of this guy and with the decision that he made.
Oh, so, but he didn't like argue with the person.
Um, he didn't. Uh,
Yeah, he didn't.
yes, yes. He could argue with this person.
Ah, okay, okay. So he was really
Yes,
angry.
yes.
So let's read the first paragraph of the blog. Can you read?
Okay, I'm doing my best not to shop online because I want to help local business. Too many of them are closing. If we don't shop in stores, there won't be any in a few years. But stores, you are going to have to make some change if you want customers to keep coming. What happened to me yesterday tells you why.
Okay. So do you think this is going to be a positive or a negative shopping experience?
Probably a bad experience
Why?
or negative experience because this person or she says that these stores have to make a lot of change.
Uh-huh.
And when you found an opportunity to change something is because probably something is wrong. So maybe she had a bad
A bad experience.
experience
Yeah.
that day.
Mm-hmm. So let's go. It says, read the next paragraph of the blog, okay, and let's complete the missing details. So remember, we are just predicting, okay? We are just predicting. We don't know the answers, okay? So I went to a local what?
Technology store, maybe.
To a local electronic or IT
Electronic.
store, IT store. I got to the parking lot. It was huge, very big, but
I was turning around.
but I for 10 minutes. So what did she do for 10 minutes until she find a space?
She
What do you,
was She was driving around this
Probably,
place.
no? But I drove
They
around, probably.
all
Okay.
drove. Mhm.
Till I could find a space. So I was already before I even entered the store. So I was already, she's talking about time.
So I was already.
Maybe tired. No, I was already tired before I even entered to the
I,
store.
yes,
Anyway,
mhm.
I was finally in the store. Right away, started follow me.
A seller.
A seller, a shop assistant. That was really annoying. He only left when another customer asked for something. A few minutes later, when I wanted some about a product,
About
what do you want about a product? You want
when I want some information.
about a product? I couldn't find anyone to help me. I wandered around for 5 minutes until I
Could found
no,
someone.
because we don't use could and the verb in past. We can use
Mm,
until I finally found someone, until I hopefully found someone. But he didn't have enough information about
the product.
the product to help me. Okay, that could be a possibility. When I finally got the product I wanted, there was only cash register open.
Only one.
Cash register open, yeah, it's a possibility. With five
5
customers in
customers
line.
in line
I waited 15 minutes to, that was too long.
to pay.
Okay. So I went to a local electronics store. I got the parking lot. It was huge, but I drove around for 10 minutes until I could find a space. So I was really annoyed. An adjective, no?
No.
Before I, yeah, tired. I use tired, but yes, you can say annoyed. Before I even entered to the store. Anyway, I was finally in the store right away. A sales clerk, shop assistant, okay, started follow me. That was really annoying. He only left when another customer asked for something. A few minutes later, when I wanted some information, very good, I couldn't find anyone to help me. I wandered around 5 minutes and I finally found someone. She was information about the product, no? When I got there, there was only one cash register and I waited 15 minutes to pay. That was way too long. Very good. I think that we managed to complete, no? So this is very important. Always when you want to complete, okay, pay attention to the word that goes at the beginning, before, and after, no? And also read what they are talking about, no? Like, for example, when I told you about, when I told you, no? But so 10 minutes, couldn't find a space, parking lot. So if you read the information, you understand and you can find the spaces, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mauricio, so we're going to stop here and I'll see you on Friday.
Friday. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you a
you.
lot. Rest.
The same.
Bye-bye.
Bye.